But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Akio.
Here we go. Phew.
Akio.
I will get you back for that. Let us see this. There we go.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. Took weeks for me to get in.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before Before I knew it, we had left you.
Is Wagadu much bigger than...
Wagadu School of Magic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but until next time.
Of course, you
A
can
word,
use
if you
Accio on
would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. You did well, managing to best... Expect to hear...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Accio. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio.
Protego!
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same. I trust your... I heard as much from Professors Heckerton. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few...
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must... In that...
Professor Ronan did...
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to... You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but...
I've never heard of a spellcraft.
I shall explain more about them when you...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make... Perhaps...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a cake...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished, Professor Ronan... No?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed, I... Fixes things right up, makes a broken object.
It seems as if that...
A number of your professors have...
I'll start on the task right away. Got it. A flying paint. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Taking care of yourself, I know.
know, it does help.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Stay on well.
Revelio.
Shut in the common room.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. Is this your first foray into the...
It is.
Well, I shall Hogsmeade's a charming... I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my... told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all
Revelio.
flock to it like moths to a flame.
Accio.
So how would you like to do this? Perfect. And a short list. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand,
I'm eager to try it out.
and the bond between you and your... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll let you get...
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank... Though...
It's...
Is it really? You'll have read it on. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley.
You're the student. I set your things as... Is it not the most fascinating?
Potions, really?
They may not be as it's your first... I also... But for now... Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve...
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for...
Matilda's, I take it you've had.
I'm afraid...
Ah, but you will. Of course it is not. Stay the course.
That's certain.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are but I shall let... A potting take?
I believe so, sir.
Good. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the
Revelio.
rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me.
Oh. In addition to seed, but what's... Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Accio.
Revelio. Revelio. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Fringo! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Look out! That's right, you lumbering lout! He's faltering! Few more hits to do the job! Fringo!
Good?
Of course, officer.
Reparo. Oh, hello there. Accio. Reparo. Protego. Accio. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Accio. Reparo.
There.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Protego.
Hello. Thank you.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two. Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Protego!
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok.
And on that note,
Revelio.
I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly don't want to risk it.
Revelio. Professor!
Speaking of the vault...
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal... No, I dare say...
They're off.
Yes, yeah. I discovered an It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads. I suspected you would see something. I appreciate your If our I'd like you to work...
But, sir...
Perhaps we are. Once you've honed your... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
If only a new student would help me with my stuff.
You may be surprised. Astonishing how much... When... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
I can't wait to watch you try.
Lumos. Revelio.
You have our gratitude.
Revelio. Reparo.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see. I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian,
Imagine it's quite something.
how does Crossbond...
You show up. It's our way of determining and to liven things up.
Of course.
I agree. Besides, your first time, so
Get me in the...
we'll make you regret signing up. It's also
There goes my wages. Come on. Accio.
I'm the one.
Fringo.
Some big hits that round. Nice work, Sebastian. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. That would...
That was something. You'll get it.
Accio.
Good one. That's it. Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossball?
Ready for...
I'm ready. I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Don't shy away now.
You're better than that.
one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. I'll let you know when... The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Revelio!
Ah, there you are. So, shall we proceed? That man is...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Seems he's working.
And those annoying...
Silent as a grave. Revelio.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You distract.
Better not be a student in here. It's after hours.
The key. Here it is.
Must have been one of the books.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Ghost. Don't let her see you. We must remain unseen. should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Revelio! Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Quietly now.
Protagonist! Reparo!
I'll be quieter than a giant.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh!
Wait.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it!
Revelio!
Where might this...
Accio! Revelio! Accio!
Ah! I need to wake up that room over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Accio. Revelio.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Accio.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcast.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward... Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get...
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to... You'll find that some plants are better suited to use... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Revelio. Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
It's chaos out there. Trolls and dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Anyway, we, take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you do seem to be quite green.
Magical plants have so much to...
I'm glad. Herbology is... Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. The best time to plant a seed.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am. Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Come on.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Incendio.
Leviosa.
There goes my wager.
I'm just pleased to have done...
And we're pleased to have such a great... Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this
Thank you.
You earned it! You are a duelist! Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I wonder how my herbal...
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to...
Excellent idea!
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll say if you need to stop practicing.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Good one! Keep trying.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Nicely done.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Next time, perhaps.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
That's it! Impressive wandwork.
Thanks, Lucan.
Oh, stop. Seriously, well done. Even though you won the tour.
Revelio. Protego! Revelio. This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Protego! Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I'm all right at the moment. They want something that Professor Fig and...
When were you at
Just before we came to Hogwarts. A portkey brought us there after the drag...
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a power...
What is...
I'm still learning. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, it is safe to... Everyone has been talking about you defending, and I shall never forget what both of you have inspired me to take it.
What sort of stand?
I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous...
I had heard there was all the more reason they must be. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's. Taking him down would cripple.
That may be true.
I spoke with her. I overheard some of Rook. I was thinking that...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out if... In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Revelio.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right... can see you. Now. More drawings for me.
Revelio.
Very well, Mummy.
Hello, sir. What do you say?
Hello, I'm Jalal Sami.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my...
You're like it. Incendio. Take
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Right, tiger! We can hold them off!
I could go anywhere.
You take it! You become a monster! Clumsy little fool!
Let me retreat!
Let up! Bella! Burn that in... What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right? You're a researcher? Merlin?
The very same. Merlin attend?
Fixtures?
I believe he...
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, no one as yet. I suspect.
Mallow Sweet?
Versatile. I had just a... You see,
The Mallow Sweet is...
Precise. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallow Sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Incendio.
Each trunk has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
About these pyres.
Levioso. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames will make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day.
Revelio.
Hardly believe it. We can. How does it...
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. You should feel free to solve them as you come across. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need more. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I
Revelio.
needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow. Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you finish.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hope. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps...
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Keep your potion station. Should not be that color, Miss McDowell. Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time...
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question.
Oh, you're the new student. And I've never seen anyone brew...
I'm glad...
You must simply have a knack for... Some students seem so... A fascinating, like... Merlin's beard. Speaking of stars...
Protego! I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be... You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to... Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron, and you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blake.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Pay close attention. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay impressed.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
Why do you ask? I see. Well, the castle. As for the students, well, although we got. I can tell you.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have...
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your...
You have. Thank you.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.